Bank Field in Jacksonville. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the New York Giants and the Jacksonville Jaguars. The kicker, Graham Gano, set to put his foot into this one. And off we go from Jacksonville. Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Ready? Opposite.
Lawrence going to put it up right away. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. Now Lawrence. And the pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down. So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long.
General West.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. Now Jones. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Andre Sisco. And the Jags are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that 4th down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so. Maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
First carry for the Clemson man, Travis Etienne. He'll take this to the 46. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Looking to throw, Lawrence. He'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 29-yard line. Now Lawrence. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Now that's a tough throw for a right-handed quarterback, rolling out to his left and trying to get the ball to a receiver. We've seen all those drills where they're trying to get the shoulders square and point it towards the target downfield.
To throw again on 2nd down. Lawrence completing it here to Marvin Jones. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. Again, it's Lawrence. And that is incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
5. Go. Bravo. Check.
4th down. Here's Lawrence. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The Jags come up empty on 4th down, and the Giants are going to get the football back. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this is Shepard on the catch. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Jones has this complete to Daniel Bellinger. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Off play action. Jones. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Brought down by Trayvon Walker on the pass rush. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Back to throw. Jones. That ball caught by Slayton. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Let's go.
So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. They'll send the big tight end in motion right. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Touchdown! Saquon Barkley. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Giants post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Graham Gano on for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Giants have a 7-0 lead.
The score, Giants 7, Jaguars 0.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Here we go. Set.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Lawrence. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Right up to that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catching the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally catches. Lawrence going to throw again. He'll get that underneath Etienne. And he will have a Jaguars 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Protein spill.
They go play action with Lawrence. Man open, here is Jones. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
Block it, block it. Hey, exit. Stop.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Travis Etienne, 28 yards. And the Jaguars are an extra point away from evening this one up. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. And how about this decision? Tie game, 1st half, but here's an onside kick. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this is going to be covered up by the Giants.
Come on, come on.
Jones now throwing to start the drive. Bellinger hauls it in out left side. Touchdown, Giants! Daniel Bellinger, 40 yards. And the Giants have moved out in front.
Remember the one-dimensional tight ends who just put their hand in the ground and block people? Well, if you're that guy now, you're probably a fullback in an I-formation offense. These tight ends nowadays can do everything. Block, run, and catch. Beautiful connection for a touchdown.
Gano the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7.
Jaguars 7.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And a very solid return out across the 45-yard line before going out of bounds.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
I'm ready.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10.
Hey, Charlie. Yeah, yeah. Ready, ready?
Lawrence will throw. And this one into the hands of Ingram downfield. Touchdown! Evan Ingram, 54 yards. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Sometimes you think of these tight ends catching the ball already in the end zone, but today's tight end, they can run after the catch, too, to score.
They're big, they're strong, but they're extremely athletic, and they can surprise the heck out of you when they get the ball in their hands and they're running away from the defense.
Now with that, they could elect to take the ball at the 1 if they wanted.
Yeah, exactly right. They have options here. If they decide now to go for 2 after the penalty, the ball doesn't go to the 2-yard line as normal. They get the penalty, so that's half the distance. You put it at the 1. But if they decided they wanted to kick, they would just move the ball from the 15 to the 10, and they would kick it there.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and that's going to bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 23-yard line.
Tag! Tight. 19 tight. Ready. Hut.
Throwing Jones. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Isaiah Hodgins, 77 yards. And the Giants are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Let's go.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Kill.
Charles, this offense, they've been on a roll. 2 drives ago, they scored. Remember, last drive was that one-play touchdown strike, so now they're looking to make it 3 for 3.
You know, I talked to a Hall of Famer one time about, hey, when you're on defense and these types of things are happening to you, what goes through your mind? And he told me at that point, it's not about schemes. It's not about what's called from the sideline. It's about players. Who's going to make a play, make a stand, and stop this offense from doing what they've been doing?
Bullet high. Greystone, travel. Opposite. Check. Lock it. Hey, you. Hey, Echo. Hit it.
3rd and 2, now Lawrence.
To the sideline, and oh, that's well done. Able to drag the feet. He's going to have the first down. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
And that's how you pick up a first down. Not only does he make the catch,
Here we go, here we go.
but has enough body control to get his feet down
Hey,
inbounds,
hey,
toe tapping and dragging to make sure he gets it done.
Now Lawrence on first down.
Completes it to Evan Ingram. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the
Come on,
football.
set.
A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down.
Hey. Can. Alert, alert. Opposite. Hey, speed six. Stop.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Going for the deep ball. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
Ready?
Second and 10 now. It's Lawrence. This complete to Jones. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
Down.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10.
Speed six.
Play action. It's Lawrence. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on first and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Lawrence's throw here into the hands of Jones. And he's brought down in the red zone at the 18 after a gain of 18. First and 10. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt. And it bangs off the right upright, no good. And this will stay at a 7-point game.
Yeah, it's been a disappointing first half for them, all things considered. And this can serve as the capper. It's a missed field goal in the late going, and that's only going to serve to lessen the mood even further.
Now Jones on first down. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Isaiah Hodgins was his intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. A final shot before break. Jones looking for Shepard deep. It's caught inside the 25. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Jaguars 14.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a first and 10 at the 48-yard line. Barkley, inside handoff. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Jones on 1st and 10.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
There are a good number of coaches at any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Here's Jones to throw on 3rd down. Got a man, Slayton. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Operating from the gun, Jones. He's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Darius Slayton from a yard out. And the Giants go up by 2 touchdowns.
And that's a drive that makes everyone happy on that bench because they accomplish exactly what they set out to do. Take care of the football, eat up a little clock, end up in the end zone. Now they've got a cushion for the rest of the game. So they didn't just help themselves offensively, they helped their defense out as well.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
Taken at about the 1. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they have to feel like they missed on an opportunity for points last time when they couldn't connect on that short field goal try.
And no doubt about it, because they were counting on those points. In today's NFL, let's face it, that's really a chip shot, right?
That's anything inside 40.
Yeah, they're counting on that going through the post. But we've seen it happen to teams before. Some of the best kickers in the world can miss kicks like that. Can they come back now and redeem themselves?
That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. Can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
On 2nd and 10,
Lawrence crossing route, and he hits his man. It's Jones.
they get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Move off Parker.
Lawrence. And this is going to be incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jones.
Recon, 132 fighter.
On 1st down, Lawrence. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
Partner, the good ones have a clock running in their head, okay? Because it says something like this. I've got this many seconds to find the target. After that, I have to tuck in and try and get some yardage on this 1st down snap. He doesn't just get some yards, though. He gets a big gain, and they'll come right back with another 1st and 10.
And they're going to move it down inside the 25.
Copper, General West.
And one more time, here's Kirk. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
Protein, Bill. 22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber.
Throwing quickly, this is caught by Kirk. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Lawrence finding Kirk there for the Jaguar 1st.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people who have to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Bullet high.
A snap to Lawrence as he taps this forward. And they will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown.
Zay Jones
From 13 yards out.
And the Jaguars are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And they're within 7 now at 28-21. Boy, it's only a 1-score game. 3rd quarter, mind you, but they're going to go for the onside kick right here. And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. I know they're down, but starting the 3rd quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen, steal possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Here we go.
2nd and 7.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Now Jones.
This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they run with... Oh, no, he lost the football. And fortunately, he's able to get this one back, so it is a 1st down. Even though he recovered his own fumble, you know how much he hates to put the ball on the ground. He's going to be frustrated with himself.
And what do you think the time frame was from the time the ball escaped his grasp to him getting it back? It didn't take that long, right?
Right.
To him, it probably felt like hours because he's agonizing, like, I've got to get this football back. Able to get it done.
And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. That's a heck of an effort from Josh Allen getting in there defensively.
So with your team leading in the 4th quarter, you know you've got to run the football. They know you've got to run the football. Sometimes that means there's nowhere to run the football.
Jones' throw brought in by Bellinger. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. Lawrence Cager, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this fourth quarter. But that's certainly an important touchdown there. It makes this a 2-score game.
But as we've seen, no lead is safe in this one with the way these two offenses have lit up the scoreboard. I would imagine that on their sidelines, they're both yelling at their defenses, hey, you want to get involved here? One big play from you, that could win the game for us.
Extra point try good by Gano. And the lead now up to 14.
Score Giants 35, Jaguars 21. Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Here we go, here we go.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
Jaguars, first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Ready?
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Let's go.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. ETN bringing in another one. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's 2nd down.
80 weapons. Blue dog horses.
Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Tried to go for the big one there on 2nd down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down.
Hey, stop.
Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
And Ingram hauls it in. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a 1st down.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable 3rd down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the 1st down.
On play action, Lawrence. Caught by Jones.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. They go play action now. Lawrence.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson.
And the Giantsons are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Some teams like to start aggressive to begin a drive, but this is still what you expect to see in normal situations. Just call a simple run, get a few yards to begin the series, and set yourself up for something bigger on 2nd down.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Here's a give to Barkley. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on 3rd down. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. A handoff to Barkley.
And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield.
Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around with the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Again, it's Barkley.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Now they'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. Here's 1st and 5. After the penalty, they go with Barkley. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd down.
So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the